right, welcome back to our spooktacular October break game where we are playing Corpse Kings by Strange Glass Games. Where we left off was with our intrepid party of investigators making their way north from the fairgrounds to go investigate the old cathedral. And en route, after checking out, everything that they could find at the fairgrounds and recruiting the help of a basilisk and a drunken thief, they made their way through the woods where they were ambushed by 5 what seemed to be jack-o'-lanterns with bed sheets, or pumpkin wraiths, if you will.
Seen this video.
Yeah.
This is a very grown-up campaign.
It's very, very adult.
Prom Night 2, Mary Lou's Revenge.
That's right.
My basilisk.
And we are going to get right back into the action after this commercial. Aoethera, a world of ancient magic, steam-driven technology, and fragile alliances, where secrets hide in every shadow and betrayal lurks in every pact. A war is brewing. Cities tremble. The world teeters on the edge of ruin. Will you rise to save it? Or fall? Steel yourselves for the Cataclysm. Cataclysm is a 2-book epic adventure set in a new world of magic and steam, built for those who seek renown. Explore Aoethera with 79 unique maps, 32 illustrated NPCs, and new monsters in the bestiaries of both books. Aoethera Cataclysm by CritHeads Gaming, exclusively on DriveThruRPG.com. Let's get back into this, shall we? We are picking up with a new round, and Valeheart, you are at the top of it.
I'm not prepared.
But you do still have 2 skeletons.
I'm trying to delete a potentially inflammatory text post. And it's not working. Oh my god, it's here forever. Oh,
Yep.
the internet. Okay,
Too late.
So, skeletons are going to further attack this wanker. What the hell is happening? Why there? This wanker.
Okay.
So, 2d20s. Boo, 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 boo. 1 hit, 1 miss.
All right. Give us a d6. A 4.
That's a stabby boy.
A dice for me.
That is located on page 21, which that is going to be, what did I roll? A 4? Okay, so land squarely. Opponent winces as you pierce through their orifices. 4 damage.
And it's a +2 because they are wielding bone swords. So.
Yeah, they are. 6 damage.
Yeah. So what's it look like when he kills this guy? Like, how does he try to do it?
Well, I like to imagine that the skeleton lumbers in there all clumsy like a 1930s Disney film, and then lunges with the sword, and just happens to strike gold. Who expected it? I didn't expect it. Did you expect it? Of course you didn't. And right through the heart. And then the jack-o'-lantern cries out, "Oh no, I'm melting," or something to that nature. And like, poof, bit of orange glitter, and dead.
Oh god, not glitter. That stuff takes forever to come out.
Yeah, you never get that shit out of the carpet. Ever. Okay, yeah, that's kind of basically what happens. The bedsheet turns to ash, and the pumpkin falls straight to the ground, splits open, and Yeah, full of maggots, just like the last one. Igor, you are up.
Okay, so the dead skeleton left a corpse.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna blow up that dead skeleton that they killed. I'm gonna use a bone explosion.
Okay. What is the radius on that? I wonder.
It damages everything around it, so it doesn't give a radius. It just says it's around it. So any creature around that corpse will take damage, and I believe 12 hits. Let me make sure. Necromancy, bone explosion, 12. It hits.
Where are we looking?
Meets
Yeah,
beats, right?
12. Yeah.
It met it. So then I rolled a 4, which 4 for bone explosion is you're casting is successful, causing a decent sized bone explosion, 5 damage to everything around that corpse.
Nice.
So everything in that area just took 5 damage. Now, my staff of screams, my scream staff, it has a +2 to damage, but there is like no attack for like a staff weapon. So does that go to like my magic because it's kind of a magic staff, or is it no?
I would say with the staff, you're doing like a stab, like you're jamming it into someone's gut, or slash, like you're swinging it at their head. So like stab or slash, absolutely what you would be doing. And yeah, the +2 would be to the actual melee attack. So
Gotcha. So yeah, 5 damage.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
It would have been 10 on a 6, but 5 on a 4.
All right. Yeah, you bone explode that fallen skeleton, and it takes out the other 2 skeletons, and they just kind of like chain reaction. You know, you cast bone explode on one, it makes the next one explode, which makes the next one explode, which then kills the ghosty boy. Again, pumpkin and maggots and nasty and ash and dust. And Balila.
Just for cool effect, I want to catch a rib bone flying through the air.
Okay. Absolutely. And you kind of get showered by like little finger bones too.
Yeah. I'm gonna look over at Adam and go, sorry.
All right, Balila, you are up.
Well, there's only the one left.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to stabby again.
Do it up.
Let's see, that's a 15. So successful?
Yep.
Well, what's the point?
Oh. Okay, your stab goes wide. Oh, wait, no. Your attack falters and you stumble.
Leaving me open to a counterattack.
Oh.
I or -1 damage.
It tries to counterattack, but it does miss. So, there's that. And it is its turn. It's going to straight up attack. It does connect this time. Does a 5. Okay, so... Ooh, 7 damage. Okay, so... This is the first time you guys have taken a hit. Tell me, what is your armor? If any.
Who took it?
My armor is Necroplate, which gives me plus 15. I'm assuming that's attack power. Don't know what AP means.
AP is armor points, and you subtract the damage from your armor points.
Yep. So in this case, yeah, it successfully hits you, but your armor absorbs all of the pain.
Also got a round shield as well, which is a -4, whatever it was.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that will have anything to do with it either.
It just absorbs more damage. So rather than armor making you harder to hit, its armor makes you to where you take less damage. It's a damage reduction. So
I'm already hard to hit.
So I'm guessing you've got 19 potential damage reduction.
Yep. So you can take a big hit before you go down. So that's good.
Ew.
And I take it those reset every turn. It doesn't. My armor doesn't continue to go down and down and down till it's 0.
As far as I know.
So like it's going to take something big to take me out.
Right.
That's what she said.
Meanwhile, I'm a glass cannon.
All right.
Okay.
Valeheart, you are up.
I think I'm going to do something ill-advised, but I'm going to do it for Rome.
Okay.
I am going to run up on this hoe, and I am going to attack with my mace.
Do it.
So, alright, I got to figure out, though. Alright, we're just going to do this. We're going to roll first, and then we're going to figure it out later.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That's a
How do I
hit.
figure out if that hit? That's a hit. Okay.
Yeah. So it
That
just
is-
just like with the staff, it's your same basic attack move. You're either like jabbing at him with the mace, which would be a stab, or you're swinging at him like a slash. So
This would be a slash.
Or if you have like bone crushers and those other fancy physical attacks.
yeah.
No, I don't have that. I don't have stab. I don't have bone crusher. All I have is slash.
Okay. So that is a hit. Go ahead and roll a d6.
D6.
Mhm.
Let's fucking go. And
That's
that's
a good
also if I have this correct. So the Dark Star Mace is a +7 to damage and a +1 to soul. I don't know what that +1 to soul means. Like
It means you
a
get a +1 with it equipped to your soul stat.
So I add a +1 to my soul stat.
Yep.
I can do that all day long. I'm down with that.
Okay. So how much damage total are we talking here? That was a 5 + 7. So damn, 12 points of damage.
I would assume so. I'm not a mathematician, but that sounds right.
All right. Let's see. This ghosty boy, he uses his Wraith Veil to negate 10 of those points of damage. And Igor, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move in
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Vampiric Touch. Because even though I'm not damaged, I still wanna, drain some life off this thing.
All right. Do it.
So 8, I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit.
Yep. Roll a d6.
Yeah, Vampiric Touch has to be at 15. Alright. And a 5 is Vampiric Touch 5. The mastery of the spell is evident as you drain significant amount of life. 4 damage plus 4 HP goes to me. But I'm topped off at 10, so I don't think I can go over the 10. But he takes 4 HP of damage.
Okie dokie. Very nice. Okay, Belila, you are up.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a slash this time.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yeah. D6.
Okay.
Let's see. So a 5 says, what I do is slash. You land a powerful strike dealing significant damage. 5 damage, plus I've got the bonus from my weapon.
Which is how much?
Which is +8.
+8? Good.
Plus 13 in total.
Good lord. Okay. All right. What's it look like when you kill that ghosty boy?
I reach over and I grab a hold of the sheet and yank it downwards, separating it from the pumpkin, who then shrieks like a little girl, covers where his genitals would have been, and runs off into the forest.
We've all been there.
I dig it. Okay. Yeah, that takes you out of initiative.
All right, I'm going to start digging some holes.
So obviously, I would like to investigate the bodies or like look for evidence or try to figure out what the hell these things are.
Absolutely. Give me a D20 roll. Or there it is, 13, right? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So you go sifting through the pile of ash, and you find 2 more of those tiny jack-o'-lanterns that are baseball-sized with green glowing essence inside of them. And that's really all that you find. The ones that the pumpkins weren't completely destroyed, but were just cracked open. Yeah, like I said, there was a fire inside of them. The fire went out, and it's like once the fire went out, the meat of the pumpkin just instantly rotted. And yeah, maggots just all over them.
I want to search the pockets of the dead thief before I kick her into the hole I dug.
Okay. Give me a D20.
I got 13.
Very nice. Okay, so you find 30 crown. You also discover a little locket. And when you open it up, on one side, it's a picture of her. And on the other side is a little girl with just a striking resemblance. Looks just like her. So obviously a mother-daughter kind of situation going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters.
All right. So, gonna guess I'll be nice and only slightly kick her into the grave. And then, go search the basilisk and see if there's anything on it. And then I'll kick it into the grave on top.
Yeah, nothing really on the basilisk. It's just a big, giant, dead lizard. And you go to kick it, and it does not budge. It weighs a good 800 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to cover the grave up, put a marker there with like her name carved in it. And I don't know if I should burn the basilisk or not.
I mean,
have a barbecue.
Yeah. If you want to eat the basilisk, you can. I'm going to pull out one of my rations and have a bite of it.
I am half dead, half alive. I do not eat. But you should enjoy Catholic steak.
It is.
Well, I don't know. It's a little bit tough for my taste.
It's quite the delicacy, I'm told.
This one is really, really old.
Also,
I'm
yes.
also going to carve into the grave marker, died of dysentery.
Yes.
The Oregon Trail is harsh and unforgiving.
That it is. One time I broke my arm 3 times within 1 week.
There we go. Complete.
It's Terry. Fuck Terry.
Terry's an asshole.
Now that's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the name of my next character.
All right. So, you guys continue your journey through the woods. Perhaps a little more paranoid, perhaps a little more aware, but
Probably not.
yeah, but probably not. But either way, everything seems to go all right, and you eventually do come across a old, rundown, very, very not desecrated, derelict cathedral. The windows are broken out. Bats are made a home out of the bell tower. So, and you approach, and the doors are unlocked, and they open up quite easily, but with a loud creak.
They open on their own, or is it?
Oh, they open as you push on them. Yeah, not on their own.
Because that'd be creepy.
Oh, this is a weird me thing, but as Valeheart enters the cathedral, he must kneel, and let me make sure I've got this right. Let's see. He still kneels before every ruin where a temple once stood, and when he rises, he leaves behind a faint mark, a Celtic knot glowing faintly in the stone, the last echo of a god who has forgotten how to listen.
Nice, I dig it. So what color does this Celtic knot glow?
A faint yellowish, goldish hue. Because once he knelt in temples of light, but now he only kneels in graveyards.
Okay. As you rise and you walk away, you begin to walk away, this Celtic knot behind you that normally just glows faintly golden actually erupts into golden flame. No more than maybe 3 or 4 inches high off the ground. It's not like a roaring fire, but it's definitely peculiar, more than a glow.
Do they always do that? That seems like a really useful way of starting a fire.
I have not seen this in many years, and I cannot say what it means. I have been abandoned for my heresy.
Well, it seems like whoever abandoned you is taking a bit of notice now.
I'm afraid this is not possible, for the old gods are dead, and only demons live here now.
Valeheart, as you take in this abandoned cathedral, it's almost like you can see what it was decades, centuries ago. It used to be gorgeous. It used to be full of life. It used to be a human cathedral where they did worship the God that you did serve. And you get this almost pang as you experience what once was once again.
I recall the words of Holy Scripture, but I cannot speak them. I kneel before every ruin where a temple once stood, remembering the echo of a God who has forgotten how to listen. I drag the chains of unanswered prayers behind me.
Okay.
Taylor would look around the place and would slowly start making her way up towards what I assume would be the altar.
Okay. Yeah, as you look around, it is very much abandoned. It is very much soot covered. Whether it's hobos or just bratty children, there have definitely been a lot of fires in here. Most of the pews have been burned. The stonework is beginning to crumble. And as you approach the altar, you begin to hear shuffling. As...
Poker time.
Boom! A ghosty boy pops out of nowhere and takes a swing at you. Ooh, and he connects. Oh, no, he does not. He swings at you, but your reflexes are just too good. And you get a counterattack against him.
Well, in which case, one of the ones that I didn't put on my little sheet. So I've got to go and find it now. Where is it? I will find it. Of course, it's in. Oh, no, I can't fucking find it again. Looking for Void Blast.
Ah, okay.
Which I know is not in the usual attack section. It's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's in the...
Racial skills.
It is page 25. So 13 or below hits.
There we go. Alright, let's see if I hit.
Yep, that hits. Roll a d6. You attempt to unleash a Void Blast misfires, causing you to temporarily lose control of your power, and you lose 2 hit points.
Ouchie.
And shut your pants.
All right. Let's see. Valeheart, you're up.
How many up? Do a regular mace attack.
Okay.
E.
Very nice.
So
Shit's being weird.
It's
Okay.
going to be. This is like a. This is a splash attack, basically. So.
Yep.
A 4 is 3 damage.
Plus what for your weapon? It was a +7? Is that right?
Let's see.
Yeah, +7.
Yeah, +7.
Okay.
And then +1. I mean, that's. Yeah, never mind. +7. So, 10.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you go swinging in with your mace, and you splatter that pumpkin. So, pumpkin pie, maggots, guts, everywhere.
I'm gonna step and squish on some of those maggots just for extra effect.
Yeah, they pop quite satisfyingly, sending little maggot guts all over the desecrated temple floor.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to summon some skeletons, seeing how we're getting attacked.
Yeah, go for it.
10.
All right, roll me a d6.
5.
Ooh, okay, how many skeletons does that get you?
Let me go back down to the thing because I was scrolling up for Void Blast. Let me scroll back down.
I think that's 3 or 4.
I think I was on 73. Yeah, alright. Alright. Summon skeletons 5. The matter of necromancy is evidence that you summon a substantial, sturdy skeleton force. 3 skeletons with 3 HP each.
Okie dokie.
So, Larry, Curly, and Mo.
All right. They're your 3 skelly boys.
Yeah, Larry, Curly, and Mo are going to flank me to make sure I'm good. But also, I can, potential kamikaze skeletons.
Yes. Okay.
Guess it's time for me to try to see into the veil again and see if there's anything that is not being seen. But when I do this, I want to hold up that pumpkin with the green glowing stuff at the same time to see if I can, connect some dots.
Okay.
So 15 on the veil, unseen veil.
Okay, let's see. What was the success on that one? 15. Yeah, so that's a success. Roll a d6.
3.
Partially wrap yourself in the unseen veil, glimpsing hidden elements and auras to some extent. All right. Cool. So, here's what you see as you lift the unseen veil. You, holding that pumpkin up, you absolutely see that it is holding the essence. This one is holding the essence of a vampire. You can't tell the age, per se. It very well could be one of those kids. It's really too hard to tell. You just know that it was a vampire. You also... something on the other side of this door seems to be giving off the same kind of eerie green glow.
Alright, so I'm going to give the party that information. Yes, guys, I'm starting to get strong feelings that we need to go behind this door because these guys definitely are storing the essence of their victims in these little tiny pumpkins. I'm guessing they're taking them to a master.
Right, I would like for say Cat. I would like for Belila to approach the altar and then Unseen Veil there.
Okay.
D20. Failed.
Well, damn. But as you approach the altar, you just get a weird feeling. Like, this is not your place. Like, you've been to plenty of old chapels, but this one, I don't know. There's something about this place that really just gives you the chills. And you can't help but to think about that golden, burning knot left by Valeheart when he kneeled.
I'll wave him over and say, I wonder, as the knot by the door bursts into flames, what would happen if you were to lay another blessing here at the foot of the altar?
My God does not hear my prayers any longer, but I will try. And so Valeheart will kneel and stab his mace into the ground before him as if he were holding up a religious symbol and begin to pray in a long forgotten language.
As Valeheart begins to pray, he can't help but to open his eyes and look upward at the altar. And it's almost like the gloom of this place lifts. And again, you're seeing what this place once was. You look at your mace, your armor, yourself, and you see what you once were. And just before a smile can crack across your face, that vision and that feeling leaves you once again. But it does almost seem like a little bit more sunlight is getting on the altar now. As far as Belila is concerned, nothing seems to have changed, however.
I was going to say, did I see it?
Nope.
Yeah, so I think Valeheart would lurch to his feet and stumble back surprisedly, and it's been a long time since he saw any sunlight or any answer from the gods. And so I think he would be quite struck by that.
Immediately makes me want to cast Unseen Veil again. Unseen Veil. That's what it's been so far. Unseen Veil. Again, because something's obviously affected him, so I'm going to see if I can maybe figure out what. And I want to put a fate dice on this, but they don't work in this game.
Nope.
Yeah, we don't have those.
Nope.
Fate is not on your side in this game.
Long ago.
Your connection to the Unseen Veil wavers, but you manage to retain your composure and readiness.
Yeah. You're not seeing anything. You don't know what the hell just spooked him.
I'm going to send Curly into the door.
Okay. So,
By the way, I like the animated NPCs. That's what I stuck.
Yeah, I was noticing them as well. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I wish more of them were animated. But, so Curly steps into the door and nothing happens. But the unseen veil that you successfully casted, there's something real odd about this circle in the floor.
I'm going to yell out, hey guys, there's a weird circle on the floor, but I'm going to do it as Igor. Hey guys, I'm getting the creeps about this circle in the floor. You need to come over here and check it out.
I'll wander towards. Well, I won't exactly go the normal route. I'm gonna
Okay.
wander in from the back.
Let's see. Okay. As you step through that door, another shadowy blade lurches out towards you, but also misses. As this ghosty boy was waiting in ambush.
Oh, he's up there. Lovely.
All right. So, let's see. Our initiative order still stands. Valeheart, you're up next.
Alright. I'm gonna summon Skeleton again, which is page 95. No, it is not page 95. What page?
You got it. It's page 99.
99. Okay. So that is. Gotta roll less than 14.
Nice.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Now you got to roll higher than a 2.
Alright, so I got a 3, so 2 skeletons, 2 HP each.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd think they'd give you at least something for a 2.
Yeah, they give you a sense of regret for a 2.
The 2 is basically embarrassment, whereas a 1 is utter humiliation.
Yeah.
1 is don't celebrate yet. 2 is, yeah, I told you not to celebrate yet. 3 is like, well, you can kind of celebrate.
Okay.
Back when you get a 6.
I'm gonna send the bony boys to rush the Home Depot Halloween decoration.
Well, you would like to. But as soon as they both step on this circle, you hear the grinding of stone on stone, and the circle begins to spin and screw, descending into the floor, taking your bony boys, who look very, very confused, along with it. It is a slow descent, but it does go down about 7 feet, revealing a door down at the bottom.
Ooh. That's kind of dope.
Unfortunately, however, your bony boys are at the bottom of this 7-foot hole.
I mean, what kind of ups do they have, though? Are they like basketball players, or...?
Have
No.
no tendons and no muscles.
Probably not.
Neither of them were parkour athletes in life. One was a computer nerd, and the other was a truck driver.
One could probably lift the other up, though.
That is true. They could stand on one's shoulders and help the other one up, but
Yes, absolutely. But that will be their turn to help each other out of the hole.
Okay, so let's do that. One climbs up on the shoulders of the other and gets up on the floor, and that's their turn. And I will, and then Valeheart will attempt to do corpse walking again and try to seize control of this wanker here.
Okay.
I think that might just barely hit it. That is page 27. Horse Walker, 14. 14. Nailed it.
Nice.
Okay, so... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Maintain my composure, but that's about it.
Okay. Further disappointment.
Ew.
This game's
So
made
close.
of disappointment.
Just like my dating life.
Womp
Disappointment
womp.
and pumpkin pie mix.
Business season.
Can you smell the pumpkin spice in the air?
Love it.
Okay, Igor, you are up.
If I summon skeletons again, will I get more skeletons or just different skeletons?
It'll just be different skeletons.
Okay, I'm going to send Mo here to skirt the outside of that.
Okay.
And go up here and use slash against the Home Depot decoration.
That's a hit.
And a 5.
Okay. 5 and a 5, so that's 5. So that'll be 7 damage total.
And I'm going to by Mo. I'm going to try to bone explode Mo.
Okay.
17. I think that is not a bone explosion. Let me check to make sure that I think it's... Yeah, bone explosion's a 12, so no bone exploding. That's my turn.
All right. Balilla.
God for that, because I was standing right next to him.
Oh, yeah. Definitely would have taken you with.
Already got me damn close.
It only does 10 damage maximum. Your armor could have withheld it.
Don't be sploding things where I'm gonna be the splody. Right, stabby.
All right.
When I can find stabby again. That's a 15.
Okay, that's a hit.
Ooh, and a decent one as well. Blade finds a gap in the armor, a weak point, and the gasp in pain from the strike. 7 damage.
Very
Add
nice.
another 8 to that because of weapon enhancement. So that is 15 in total.
Perfect. Even with its Wraith Veil, you still managed to kill it. And just like all the ones before, when you stab into it, yeah, the sheet kind of goes green with blood, a dark green. But as the life, I guess you could call it, drains from it, the sheet just dissipates into ash and the pumpkin falls and splats on the ground.
Okay, so
After that unpleasantness,
Valeheart would like to closely investigate this and potentially, we don't have fate dice or anything like this, but potentially call upon the gods that have forsaken him for additional assistance. So,
Okay, roll me a d20.
well,
Okay, roll me a d6. Oh, shit. Okay. You got lucky. All right. As you are scrounging around and investigating, you're sifting through the ashes. You find another pumpkin, and it has a green essence. And as you look at it, you investigate it a little bit closer. Again, you kind of... It's like you're taken to a new a different time. And you're in this very cathedral, kneeling in this very room. But instead of holding a pumpkin, you're holding a crystal. And inside that crystal, you see a red, like a blood red fire. And you know that it's a demon trapped in a crystal. And you know that the church elder was gathering these crystals with trapped demons and storing them beneath the sanctuary. But you just... Man, something's so familiar about it. There's something powerful that you can do with this. You don't remember what. And you're brought back to the present day.
I think he's going to keep this to himself, but he will tell the party there is some evil afoot here. These pumpkins are not what they seem, and there may be greater evil stored below us.
Like evil. Evil hasn't met me yet.
So we're going into the door down in the 7-foot deep hole, or we're going to stay up here and close our eyes and pray a bunch.
I think we must go further into the darkness.
Well, I'm for the mysterious hole. I don't know about anybody else. I do like me a good pit.
Okay. Give me just a second here. Back. Okay. You guys drop down into the hole. And you walk through the doorway. I'm assuming you send your little skelly boys.
Happy. He normally puts other people into the hole. He doesn't go into the hole himself.
He just tries to avoid it.
One day.
Yeah, so it looks dark. I actually have Eyes of Night, which is on page 23.
I have a lantern.
I guess I need to roll for this.
I don't know.
Page character type.
I
Page
brought
23.
a lantern. I would like to light that whenever he gets done rolling.
Okay. What does page 23 say?
Says, user can perceive even the slightest disturbance in their surroundings, and then, depending on how you roll, either blur, disorient, or see with unparalleled clarity.
Okay.
But if there's a lantern, light the lantern, and none of this matters. I'll roll anyways, but... I'll roll.
Yeah, I'm
less than 13.
I'm working on getting that
Page
lantern
23.
lit too.
Okay.
But okay. So the lantern should be lit.
It's not lit.
It's not lit.
Okay, now it is lit. Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
All right. Sorry. didn't have everything turned on like I should.
I mean, how am I going to be a grave digger if I don't carry around a creepy lantern?
Fair.
Okay, so what's that 2 get you?
Eyes failed to adjust, but managed to maintain bearings and continue cautiously.
Yeah, okay. So about the same.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. All right.
Go back so I can see my skeletons. Larry. Curly.
Could have bought some torches.
So,
Well, maybe we can find some down here.
as
We never really got a chance to go shopping before we headed off.
is
That was the thing, is Tim gave us $250 and said, shop before you go.
yep, I wanted us to be able to get right into the action.
I did. I just bought armor and weapons. I didn't think to buy anything useful.
Oh, I follow. I understood the assignment.
Or
Can I look for anything that I can either make a torch out of, or if there's any torches already down here?
yeah, roll me a d20.
2.
Okay, roll me a d6.
2.
Okay. So, as you enter into this area, it becomes clear to you that it is a columbarium. So, over by Valeheart, you see actual lockers in the wall where urns would be kept. And on that wall, there is a sconce. It can't be removed, but it can be lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and light the sconce.
There you go.
And I'm gonna be like, feel free to find more as we go.
What the hell is this?
Give me 1 second. Trying to do something probably kind of dumb. Okay. Aha. There we go. The sconce, as you light it, it seems normal, but it very quickly, the flame turns green.
Great.
Okay.
Biological weapons.
All right. So what the hell is this that you were painting that I didn't see?
It went away. It was some weird cartoon looking. He's gone now.
It might have been Larry, Curly, or Mo. Like,
Yeah, that. What is that?
That's a skeleton over
okay.
Igor.
I see what it is. Okay. Yeah. That's why it looked weird.
yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna do some grave robbing. I mean, grave digger stuff.
Exploring.
Yeah. Grave digger stuff over like with these 2, sarcophagi.
Okay.
Sarcophagi girls.
Roll me a. Yeah, give me a d6 as well.
The top of them.
A 4.
Nice. Okay, so for both of them, you do find 2 crown each placed over the eyes. And in one of them, you find a ruby that you're pretty sure is going to fetch at least 20 crown.
All right, I'm going to take that. I'm going to leave the coins on the eyes.
Okay, good man.
I'm going to let them pay the ferryman, but the ruby's mine. Gonna, start slowly moving my way forward. And if I see any more sconces, I'm going to light them even though they're turning green.
Okay. You don't find any more sconces, but what you do find is a torch. Just one torch over here.
All right, I'm going to send Shemp here and get the torch, come back, and I'm going to light it.
Okay. Who's actually going to carry that torch?
Shemp here.
Okay.
So, Buckler goes bye-bye, replaced with a torch. Even though you can't actually do that.
Right.
But yeah, he's keeping the sword, ditching the shield, and I gotta remember not to blow him up. So, now that he has a light source, I'm gonna send them out to scout ahead.
Okay. There you go.
The light isn't really coming off him very well.
It's not?
There we go.
Okay.
A little better now.
Okay, good. All right, so you find that this area right here is nothing more than a dead end. So it seems you would have to go back to the hallway you guys started in.
I think my torch disappeared now. It's just only on him. I still have my lantern.
No, you should be putting yours... you know what? It might be the color difference. It's easier to see the green than it is to see yours.
That might be what it is. Yeah, because that looks like a passageway right there.
Yeah, that's because this is a generic map that I downloaded. I didn't make this one.
All right. So I'm going to try to pierce the veil and try not to puke on someone's shoes to see if there's an entrance we're missing.
Okay.
And then 13.
Okay, roll a
d6. 15 to
d6.
beat, right?
Yep.
And a 1. So nope, I puke on someone's shoes.
Yep.
I'm gonna let everybody else see if they got an idea to try to figure out where to go.
I don't know if you guys couldn't see it or what, but the hallway down here does continue.
No, we can't see it,
I
but
can't see any of that.
I'm gonna try Eyes of Night again. So yes, that's a win. That's a win. So Eyes of Night, level 5 is perceive details even in pitch darkness, spotting hidden objects or concealed fires. Both.
Okay.
Good more. Which I currently cannot.
Okay. How's that?
Same.
Sam. Head into the hallway. See if you can see anything.
Maybe. I don't know quite. Okay, hold on. Let me look around here. That's a hallway. Okay, yeah, I guess Okay, it doesn't look like a good time, but... Alright, so we're going to proceed up to here. And we're going to take the Skelly boys with us.
Yeah, you guys should be able to start seeing things.
Yeah, I kind of can.
I know they're narrow hallways, but...
Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to tell the party to follow me.
Be back in a minute.
Okay.
And we're going to go up here, I suppose.
Okay. Throw you a bone here. And, drop some lights. as you come into this intersection, you find light, sconces.
There we go. What else is gone?
What's up?
I'm just trying to figure out everybody else dashed off to while I had to AFK.
Yeah, they're just kind of exploring down the hallways.
Alright, well, while I'm here, I'd like to do a perception roll. See if I can find anything interesting in here.
Yeah, go for it.
Not great.
Yeah. Nothing that's overly interesting to you, it would seem, but plenty of bones laying around if somebody wanted to make a big explosion.
Nice.
Now, Igor, this room that you're checking out, there is something very odd on this sarcophagus over here. And let me go ahead and there's also sconces.
I'm going to pierce the veil real quick.
Okay.
See what I see that's unseen. And failure. So I'm just going to search it normally.
Okay. Give me another.
11 on that one.
Okay. Give me a D6.
3.
All right. So what you find is another jack-o'-lantern. This one is full size, but it's not actually pumpkin. You come to investigate it, you take a closer look, you feel it, and it's actually carved out of stone and painted to look like a pumpkin, and very well done at that. The fiery eyes of the mouth are a illusionary fire. And as you kind of like swat at them, it breaks the illusion of the flame, and you see a rune in the middle of it.
I'm going to let everybody know. And which ones have got the torch? I don't think it's this. I think it's this one, the torch. I'm going to send him into that room. Yeah, he has a torch. He isn't dead. And they're going to send the other two in after him. And then I'll go in after the three of them. But that sconce is lit.
Let me drop another sconce in here for you.
We can go into here. Go ahead and search these 3 sarcophagi, or girls. I don't want to gender them. And failure.
Yeah.
I don't even know that they're there. I trip and stub my toe on them.
Searches too.
Okay.
Hey.
Wait.
All right.
Oh no, that was it. No, that wasn't it.
The D20 is valid.
That's it.
Oh, that's even better.
There we go.
So, what you find is another little stone pumpkin inside one of these sarcophagus. And this one doesn't have a top. It's like it's cut open like an actual jack-o'-lantern would be. And it's got a little note in it. And in that note, you open it up, you pull it out, you open it up, and there's really nothing on that paper. It's just a rolled up little piece of scroll.
Well, it's
Me.
pretty useless in general in this area due to no dark vision or anything like that. I'm going to attempt to lift the veil again,
Okay.
seeing as how I've been so successful previously.
Okay.
Where did it go? I'll roll the dice first. See if I've hit or not.
Hey! Hell yes.
That's something.
Yeah, it is. So, as you lift the veil...
The veil glimpse and hidden elements.
As you lift the veil, you can tell that this rolled up little piece of paper, it definitely has something written on it. You can't quite tell, but you feel like it's connected to the jack-o'-lantern, the illusionary fire of the jack-o'-lantern in the last room.
Can I hold the lantern up to it to see if the heat reveals messages?
I was just thinking lemon juice.
Yeah, you hold your regular lantern up to it, and nothing.
Okay. So as long as I go back out there and hold it up to the special pumpkin fire.
Well, before we do that, Valeheart is going to try unspoken languages, see if he can determine anything.
Okay.
Less than 15. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so... yeah, it doesn't seem like you can't determine the language because you can't even see the language.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take the paper out to the jack-o'-lantern and hold it up to the faux flames of that coming off the
Well,
eyes of it.
you don't know that.
Okay, I'll let you do it then.
So, as Belilla, is that what you do, Belilla?
Yeah, I'm going to sort of stumble my way through the darkness back towards the other pumpkin.
It shouldn't be dark for you. You should be able to see it now because there are a lot of lights lit.
All I've really got is the room that I'm currently in and a bit of the hallway that...
Well, yeah, that makes sense because there's a wall right here. But, okay, so as you go into that last room and you hold that blank parchment in front of the illusionary fire, words actually do start to begin to glow. And what you discover is it's a note that makes mention of gathering essence to open a portal to a time long gone. And when you lower the note back down, you see on the jack-o'-lantern that's casting the illusionary fire, that rune that casts the illusionary fire has changed. The illusionary fire is gone, and it just says pumpkin shade. And it also says Jack-o'-Vault. The Jack-o'-Vault. Do you discuss any of that with the party, or?
Yeah, I'm going to pass all that along.
Okay. Igor, you know the Jack-o'-Vault. Because the Jackal Vault is a mausoleum. And it's further northwest of where you guys are at now. It's about a day's travel. And it's also been abandoned, but not because of any kind of religious thing. It was abandoned because the actual, groundskeeper died in a house fire. And nobody has done anything with the mausoleum since. So it's just an abandoned site.
I'm going to fill everybody in, and then I'm going to start making plans to take over that, and it be my vault and my mausoleum. Because Gravedigger's got to have a grave digging place.
Gravedigger got to dig.
It's so much easier.
Or a place we can seal you in. It become too problematic.
I do have a leather bag. I want to start gathering up some bones.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Let's see how many bones you gather.
Have we been keeping the little mini pumpkins, or have we just left them?
I kept mine.
Yeah, I was assuming you guys were keeping them.
Yeah, I think we're keeping them.
I mean, I assume so as well, but I just want to double check.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 and I rolled a 4.
Okay, perfect. I would say, how many bones were you hoping to gather?
I was hoping to gather about 5 or 6 I could throw out and basically use like hand grenades with the bone explosion spell.
Awesome. I freaking love it. Yeah, you absolutely get, let's see. You find...
I actually want to collect hands.
You find 3 good hands for this. And you also find a giant rat skull.
Nice.
Leave the ribs behind and they behave like boomerangs. You'd end up blowing yourself up.
Exactly. And if I get a femur, I'm going to use it as a hammer.
I'd also like to search the area for valuable weapons, anything like that.
Okay.
Goodies in general.
All right, roll me a d6. Okay, so you do come across... Let me see. Where are the weapons? They're in here somewhere. Yeah, getting closer. Here we go. Okay. You find the Demon Whip. It is a barbed whip crafted from tanned hide of an imp. You need a 7 body to use it, and it has a +6 to damage with a value of 35 crowns.
Body to wield.
Yep. +6 to damage.
Body. I can't wield anything.
You could.
7 body to wield, and what else?
+6 to damage. And a value of 35 crowns.
Perfect. Nice.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything else?
Looking for weapons really is going to help me. I guess I could look for some jewelry and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, just give it a glance.
For what?
Jewelry.
You say
Valuables.
jewelry?
Yep.
Jewelry?
Yeah, jewelry.
You know
rings,
there's an L in
dimes.
that word.
No, I don't use those.
Yeah, so
You don't use the L's.
Don't use L's. L's are for losers.
with a 19, you find a letter for jury duty. So,
Jewelry.
I am not going to answer that summons.
Will not attend.
Dad cannot make it.
You'd rather bury yourself alive, huh?
Exactly. I'm buried under paperwork.
All right. Anything from Belila?
I'd like to have a look around and see if I can spot anything.
Okay. Give us a 20 and a 6. Okay. So, you actually come across a very interesting looking amulet. It seems to be made of a white gold, and it has a red ruby on it that kind of looks like an hourglass.
Interesting. Well, I'll go straight in my pocket.
Okay.
Actually, no, it goes straight around my neck. Because it looks kind of cool and it'd suit my outfit.
Okay. Cool.
And am I able to glean anything about this amulet from looking at it?
Try to lift the veil on it.
So it'd basically be the Arcana check, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Detect magic. Oh, crap.
Well, as far as you can tell, it's just a really pretty necklace.
Costume jewelry, lovely.
Yeah.
Can I look through the veil and see if I can detect what the amulet might be?
Sure.
Nope.
Yeah, there's...
So close.
Yeah. Just a pretty necklace.
Just a pretty necklace. I'm pretty sure it's not just a necklace. Can we can we national treasure this where like we detect air coming out from a passageway instead of having to go all the way back which way we came?
No, unfortunately, you do have to go back the way you came. But I'm not gonna make you guys like actually like step through the map and everything. You guys continue your journey. You depart the cathedral, and I assume you're heading back for the Jackal Vaults.
I'm conflicted. One, I'd have to go back to the carnival and find the little girl and explain that her mom died and give her the amulet. But also, I'd have to explain to the guy why his pet's dead. Or I could just peace out and never go back there ever again.
I mean, you guys are still investigating.
Yeah, roll
What's
deception.
Ain't no deception in this. You have to have a skill for that. So I'm going to go back to the carnival and find the little girl and I guess I'm about to adopt a kid.
Igor as an adoptive
Sorry,
father?
your parents died a horrible death. Best of luck, though.
I'm going to adopt a kid. I'm about to get an orphan.
I'm sorry I got your mom killed. Do you like chocolate or something?
I was going to give her the amulet and give her that ruby, but I don't know how much 20 crowns would help a kid with no mom.
The amulet is Belila's, not yours. So
No. I have a ruby I stole from a casket.
right, the ruby you could definitely give her.
Yeah, and the amulet would be the locket of her mom and her picture.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I'll go back and do that, I guess, and tell her where her mom's buried so she can read that her mom died of dysentery. It's by no means my fault. She died of dysentery.
Oh boy.
Definitely not my fault. But luckily, Mom took out a life insurance policy.
The mother wouldn't seem to me to be so much of the problem as I feel worse for the guy whose basilisk we got killed.
I'm not going to talk to him at all. I'm just going to walk by him like I don't know who he is. He got his one crown.
All right. Yeah, you guys arrive back to the fairgrounds. And, nope. Those guys disappeared. You arrive back at the fairgrounds, and the ringmaster just kind of hears you stepping, like breaking branches and all that, stepping through. And he sticks his head out his trailer and he says, Hey! You said those skeletons were going to stay and protect me, and as soon as you left, they disappeared. What the hell?
They just turned invisible. They were there the whole entire time.
Yeah, bullshit. I looked for them.
Oh, yeah. The skeletons with me, they're going to, they're like, we're here the whole time, boss.
Yeah, bullshit. And why is that one carrying a green torch? He didn't have that.
Yeah, he did. He just lit it now because it got dark.
Belila is just going to go, I won't. Fuck all to do with that. And she's going to sidestep it and think, right, well, I suppose I probably should do the right thing. And she heads off to see Harry. Or Henry, or whatever the fuck his name was.
Regarding him.
I'm
just going to tell the guy, hey, look, you're alive. I told you I'd keep you alive. You're alive. Now I got to go tell a kid she's an orphan.
But what do you mean she's an orphan? What happened?
Basically, scary pumpkin thing stabbed her mom. Now I got to go tell her she's an orphan.
Wait, you let... What the fuck was her name? You let her die? I don't even remember her name, and you let her die?
I didn't let her die. The basilisk let her die.
Or Sarah or some shit.
It's like Charisse, I think.
Terry.
She died of dysentery. That's all we know.
Exactly. Yeah, but I buried her. It's okay. But you know where her daughter is. Well, I guess she's now your daughter because, congratulations, you now have an orphan.
No, her daughter died years ago.
So I show him the locket and be like, so the daughter's dead?
Yeah, she died of dysentery.
Oh, perfect. Then we're good. Then never mind. Then woohoo! I'm keeping this. My mind.
All right, well, that's going on. Belula, you approach Henry, and he sees you coming without Bessy, and he just kind of looks down at the ground and just kind of like kicks at a rock. And he's like, yeah, you don't need to tell me. I already know.
Well, if it helps, she fought ferociously right to the very end.
Yeah.
I've done you proud.
She always did. She,
Is there anything that we can maybe... I mean, we can't bring her back. I wish we could, but is there maybe something we can do that might help?
I don't know. Not unless you can find another one to play tug of war with. I mean, she was kind of a cash cow, you know? Like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. I understand. And we will most certainly keep an eye out for a replacement for you. I feel that's the least we owe you.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. That was my gig, you know? That's what I did here. So without a basilisk to tug of war against, I mean, how am I going to make money?
Oh, I'm sure a resourceful gentleman such as yourself always has a couple of irons in the fire.
Have you considered skeleton wrestling?
I did that for a little while. Yeah, until one of them elbowed me in the eye. Pointy elbows. Not a lot of fun. But yeah, that's all right. I'll figure something out. It's you know.
Maybe you can find a human orphan and use that.
I am dreadfully sorry, though. We did all we could to protect her, and she fought valiantly, but those pumpkin ghouls, or whatever in the hell they actually are, one of them just managed to get through and hit just right. Or just wrong, depends which way you're looking at it.
Is that what's going on? Some kind of, like, pumpkin ghost or something?
Well, as far as we can figure. I mean, you heard the fortune teller describing the pumpkin with the white sheet that sort of was there and then wasn't.
Yeah, but that crazy bitch is always smoking at whatever the hell she can get her hands on.
Good to know. I'll have to go and visit her. But that's sidetracking. Needless to say, we found a bunch more of them.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not. But it certainly gives us a lead to follow up, which is good.
That is. So, where's that lead take you?
No, that's the big question. So far, it's taken us to... what the fuck was it called? I wrote it down on the other page.
Well, the old cathedral?
Well, we visited there, and thus leading us on to the Jacobald. But before we went there, we thought it probably best to come back here and break the news and try and make good as best we can.
Okay. Well, I guess if you wanna make good, I guess just go solve this thing so we can get business going again. I'll talk to the ringmaster. I'm sure he'll let me mind something, you know. Yeah. Well, I'll make money. It'll be all right. We'll be fine.
Igor's going to whisper in his ear an idea about tug of war with the Invisible Man, and about hiding the rope on the other end to like an anvil, and so the people are actually just tug of warring against themselves, but say it's an invisible person.
Yeah, he definitely laughs and cracks a smile and says, Yeah, I like that.
Great digger, because you'd suck as a carny.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to figure something like that out. Thanks.
Yeah, you just put it on the ground and have them pulling the weight underneath their feet, and the whole entire time they're pulling and pulling and pulling. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah, we'll definitely give that a thought.
Are there any sort of shopping areas around here?
Well, I mean, since you're here and we're open, yeah. If you're looking for just like provisions, food and drink that'll actually like last a little while, you can go see.
Maybe some rope, maybe some torches.
Ah, okay. Go talk to.
Stuff.
Yeah, go talk to Merle. He's minding the stand right over there.
He looks a very haggard man.
Yeah, he a little haggard, but
The blind fella.
no. Merle's you're not gonna miss him. He's a big old dude. He's gosh, he's got to be
Country boy.
No. I'd say he's a real Paul Bunyan type. He's a good 6.5 feet tall, but pure muscle. Can't miss him.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
Well, once again, I'd like to wish you condolences on Bessy. She was a wonderful vassalist, very affectionate as well, which was surprising. But as I said, we will keep an eye out, and if I happen across another one, I'll be sure to bring her back here.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
It's the least I can do.
And hey, by the way, that necklace, that's nice. I like that. Yeah.
Came across it in the cathedral. I thought it looked kind of cute, so goes with the outfit.
Yeah, that's nice.
Give it to him.
All right.
Not sure if I want to or not. Until I at least know what it is.
Well, you don't have to. He's just complimenting it.
For all I know, if I gave him the amulet, I'd be putting a curse on him, which is currently on me. Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
For all you know, you can't even take it off because you've already put it on.
I haven't tried yet, though, have I?
Blood.
Anyway, what's Valeheart doing?
Bellheart is, he's chatting up the local girlies. He's skulking behind the various tents and booths, and occasionally kicking the stray dog.
Okay. Doing Valeheart stuff.
Wrath-like stuff.
Yeah.
Wrath stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Igor, I see you made your way to the shop. No.
Yeah, I want to sell that ruby to him and see what he has in stock.
Yeah, as you approach, he just says, "Welcome, friend. Welcome to Merrill's fine sundries and goods. How may I assist you today?"
I'm going to show him the ruby and, ask how much he's willing to pay me for it and ask him what he has in stock.
Yes. May I? And he has to take the ruby from your hand so he can get a closer look at it.
Yeah, I let him do that, but at the same time, I send a skeleton to flank him.
Okay. He notices, he just doesn't seem to care. But he takes a good close look at the ruby, kind of turns it over, inspects the cut, inspects everything about it. And he says, okay, yeah. No, this is pretty good. I'll give you 20 crown for it.
Sounds like a fair price. 20 crown it is.
I need a couple of minutes. Be right back.
Sure.
And so...
Fair price. Have you never negotiated before?
Well, it
He
was
says
valued
20.
around 20. It was valued around 20, and he's willing to give me 20. You with him? Because I don't
He
want to
says
stab the
20.
big guy in the
He says 20. You say 50. You meet in the middle at 35.
You give in to the first one to seem reasonable, so when I sell him the insurance package, he's more likely to buy that from me.
That's fair. You do make more money on the insurance. Yeah, you do make more money on the insurance, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially long
I
term.
want to see what goods he has.
Then you burn his store down and tell him why he's not covered because he had improper electricity.
Something like that, yeah. Like an airship falls out of the sky. An airship falls out of the sky, and I tell him he wasn't covered for that. That was an extra package that he didn't buy.
And
Yeah, that's not covered. No.
Yeah, airship crashes are not covered. You have to have an airship crash policy for that.
Yep. Same for floods, tsunamis especially.
Yep, 100%.
Tsunamis, floods, firestorms,
Right.
not covered.
Dragon fire.
Yep.
Dragon fire, not covered. Cancer, under the cancer policy, still not covered. It only covers you in case a cancer comes and visits you and hurts you. Totally different cancer. So.
And you have to have the documentation for it.
Well, as
Exactly.
in the star sign, it doesn't cover Virgos or Geminis, only Cancer.
Exactly. It's once a cancer policy.
It definitely doesn't cover the Scorpio. Those are the words.
Yeah. Doesn't cover giant crabs, even though it covers cancer. It's just, fine print. You got to read it. Anyway, so what kind of stuff does he have?
All kinds of stuff. All mundane. He has ropes. He has backpacks, arrows, bolts. So basic ammunition kind of stuff. Bedrolls, canteens, chalk, flint and tinder, grappling hooks, lanterns. And he's got a little folding shovel, water skins, and a whetstone.
E-tool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to need how much for the folding shovel? Because I left that at the office.
Yeah. So he hands it to you. He lets you inspect it. It's a very, very well made folding shovel, and he says, "You're a good guy. I want to make a real good deal for you. So I'm going to cut the price down. I'm going to take 30% off the top, and I will sell it to you for 8 crowns.
What a deal.
I'll take that. That will drop me down to 80 crowns. And I will start discussing with him how this much stock should be covered underneath an anti-theft policy and possible destruction policies, and how my going rate for my current policy is 25 gold a month.
Oh,
Crown a month.
Oh,
Deal.
that sounds very, very reasonable. But I actually already am covered. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With who?
Oh, well, with the entire carnival. Not to mention, the Wraith Guard. They don't really take kindly to fuckery like that.
Yeah, it's true. My friends, the Wraith Guard, tend to not, let that happen. That's why they dispatched us to, figure out who killed the vampires. Not that they, prevented that or anything, but, they showed up after the fact to try to make it better. Whereas with me, it's kind of a known thing that no one messes with my friends. And, since you're nice and gave me a 30% discount, I'm willing to knock that down to 15 a month.
Ah, that's that's so generous. It's so nice of you. But yeah, no, I'd say we're pretty well covered here.
I'm going to whisper in his ear exactly why I am called the Gravedigger. How my job isn't so much digging graves, it's putting people who make the Wraith Guard bad side disappear for them.
And he's going to whisper back in your ear, friend, you may want to look around.
Oh, nice. Nice. So I'm going to have my skeleton wrap around his leg. And then I'm going to go, that's cool. I'll just blow us all up then.
He just kind of smiles and says, okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Bone Explosion.
Okay.
3.
Roll the d6.
Oh, no dice. So close.
He just smiles, says, nice try. Roll initiative.
Oh, fucking hell.
And we will pick back up with the death at the party next time.
This is why it's only a 1 month show.